place themselves, we know that they place themselves at the top of the scale. And so these two simple graphs show our main results. So what these graphs are showing is intrinsic motivation at baseline in the blue, at 6 months in the red, and at 9 months in the green, for study 1 on your left and study 2 on your right, by arm. So in each graph, the control arm is the one furthest to the left, and the incentive arms are to the right. And what you can see is that despite starting at the top of this scale, there's basically no changes in intrinsic motivation between incentive arms and control arms in either study. And so this suggests that there's no evidence of crowding out. We also don't see any evidence of crowding out when you look at, again, baseline 6-month and 9-month intrinsic motivation across baseline weight categories. So on the left, you'll see for study 1, intrinsic motivation over time for those who are below median baseline weight and compared to those above, and similarly for study 2. In study 1, you can see that there are no changes over time at all, either within an arm or across arms. In study 2, you will notice that there are decreased intrinsic motivation in both groups, but as we saw earlier, it's not differential decreases in incentive versus control arms, and it's not differential decreases across these baseline weight categories either. So we also look at whether intrinsic motivation decreased or changed differentially for people who earned more from the financial incentives in these two studies. And so if we think that financial incentives are crowding out intrinsic motivation, we might think that people who earned relatively more are either more likely to experience crowd out or might experience more crowd out. But as you can see here again, what these graphs show